Alright, welcome back everybody to Super Auto Pets. This weekly has been good to us. We are just coming off a back-to-back 10-piece. We are going to try and make it a turkey. And here we go. We're going to grab a beaver to get things going. We're going to hit a roll. And we're going to grab a seahorse and an iguana. So the seahorse is going to move a unit, the iguana is going to shoot that unit, and the beaver is going to be the beef for our first round. Let's be the hopeful fries. I'm hopeful that I can get some fries in my life at some point here soon. They are delicious. And that was like the perfect shift by a seahorse. That's our first trophy down. Things are looking good. We're going to grab this seahorse here. We're going to think about the duck. And we're going to hit a roll. We will catch this seahorse level on the next roll. And we will save this duck. So the thought is we'll get this level. Hopefully we get a nice unit. And then we'll buff it with the duck after we sell it. It's going to be awesome. And the iguana is just putting in work in the most optimal way. That's true trophies. Only 8 more to go. So let's try and see what we get out of this level. We get a porcupine. We did not sell the duck before we grabbed the porcupine, which is, you know, less than ideal, but we will sell this duck at some point in time. Let's sell the beaver though. Let's hopefully it hits the porcupine just like we wanted it to. We can grab a second iguana here. Maybe we'll catch that level. And we do. So the seahorse is going to push an enemy 2 spaces. The iguanas are just going to shoot them off. And we're doing alright. We've gotten pretty lucky here. That giraffe is pretty nice too. The porcupine does work early game. So we'll take that. Let's see what we get off this level. The sheep and the puppy. The puppy, what are the toys that the puppy has? A lasagna? I'll try and grab a lasagna. I'm not mad at a little bit of scaling. We'll put that off a little bit. I don't think we want the iguana here. Like I've said in my previous videos, we're not going to want to be trying to split our focus across 2 units that are pretty good. So we're going to hold off on this peacock, but we are going to sell the duck to grab an otter, and hopefully it chucks it at our porcupine, but it didn't. That's alright. The otter's not really doing anything for us then, you know. Let's freeze the sea urchin, hit a roll. Let's hit one more roll, and then we'll sell the otter and throw the sea urchin up front. So the sea urchin's going to remove 5 health from the first enemy when it dies. Hopefully it can take out one enemy ahead of that. And then we got a nice seahorse, a nice porcupine, and we're doing good things here. And we got the lasagna coming up. So that's not bad. That duck is going to be a problem though, but we trade with the duck. The peacock is going to trade with us, and then this is going to be a tie. So I'll take a tie. I'll always take a tie. Can never be mad about a tie. Kangaroo, we have already got our main unit, which is the porcupine here. We could think about maybe getting a second iguana out there and seeing if we catch the level. Let's try and do that. Let's hit a roll. We'll grab this porcupine. We're going to get 2 shots off at anything that even thinks about moving. But let's put the iguana together. We'll grab a camel, put it in front of the porcupine, and then that's going to be our beef. We could honestly throw the seahorse towards the back here too. And then let's freeze this pickle because we're going to want to throw that on the camel as soon as possible. So we're still looking pretty good here. That's a good trade. That slug. Oh, the iguana clears them out. Beautiful. Now the question is, do we put the lasagna on the camel or do we put it on our porcupine? And I think the answer is a beefier camel is going to be better for us across the board. because the more this takes damage, the more it's going to buff the unit behind. We still got a nice Iguana Seahorse synergy going on, but the Sea Urchin's kind of up next, I'd say, for the chop-in block. We'll roll, see if we catch anything. Do a little bit of thinking. Do a little bit of hoping. And we didn't really catch anything, so we'll get one more roll. We will freeze the iguana. Yeah, we'll freeze the iguana and we'll roll. We're not looking for the level on the Sea Urchin. The Sea Urchin is a disappointment. We want to find something better. That being said, honestly, the Sea Urchin isn't that bad. It's pretty good to, like, break down some of these beefier units. And we lose this. The Beluga Sturgeon, that one unit that kills units and then spawns it, I don't know if we have it out here. I don't know the name of it. It's the bird one, though. That one's pretty solid. The pie's good on that one cat that comes out. Honestly, a Sea Urchin selling it for a hawk wouldn't be bad. And we roll with this. So hopefully the Seahawk can blast away. Yeah, look at that. It's full 7. The Kangaroo's not getting any love. Okay, the Kangaroo is getting love. But it got less love. That is a big Kangaroo. Alright. You know, sometimes you catch those squads that are just better than yours, and that's okay. I'm going to hit a roll. I'm going to hope for something. I guess we'll grab a hawk because it's a good unit. We'll catch a level off this porcupine. And then we can think about a cow. That won't be bad. Then we can throw more resources into the camel. And we snipe out the scorpion, which is great. I think the porcupine gets us there. And the iguana's just putting in work on these people, man. The iguana's good. It's not a bad unit. So we catch this level here. Cat's not doing anything for us this week. This mammoth is good. I think it's almost about time that we pivot. I think we sell the seahorse and we grab the cow. We put the resources into the camel. And then we get another cow. And then we put the resources into the camel. And then we roll. And then we roll again. And maybe, just maybe, we roll. We didn't really catch anything good. We did catch just a free level off of these blue-ringed octopi. So, that's a free level. It is also buffing all of our units as we purchase it. So, we're going to go with that. That looks pretty good. And then the hawk is going to deal 14 damage, so that's not looking too bad. Just get rid of the seahorse. That's a nice clearing of the shark. It's a good thing we have the iguana here. It's kind of helping us deal a little bit of damage to these things that are spawning. See, he's trying to get it off the ground, but he doesn't have anything that's buffing the units. And the iguana's really saving our lives. So, we're going to try and keep this iguana around, because it looks like we're on the tree of the ladder where people are trying to freaking be sweat lords that are spawning everything, you know? And I don't know if I'm necessarily about that. The piranha is a good unit. I don't think it's the best unit, though. It is just 10 damage chilling. I think it's going to be a better unit than what we had out there. We'll think about this crane, too. The crane's pretty decent. And we'll save this chocolate. We'll catch this level on the camel next turn and see what comes. Yeah, our camel's gigantic. And just like that, 7 trophies. Alright, so we'll catch this level on this iguana. Maybe the piranha wouldn't be terrible? I don't know. Let's throw the chocolate on this. I think there's better units than the piranha, though. But we could get a level 2 piranha. Which maybe it does what we need it to do. I don't know. Let's try it. I'm not usually married to the piranha. It's not my go-to unit. But we're zesting things up a little bit. That's pretty good. I will take that all day. We'll catch the elite level on the piranha. The hawk is doing damage to one unit. It's not like carrying us or anything though. I think a mammoth might be better in place, but the hawk is kind of putting in work. I don't know, like we're gonna have to maybe think about pivoting off of this iguana at some point, but it is doing 3 damage to things that have spawned, so it is pretty impactful. Let's throw a stake on the hawk, that just makes it a better unit. We'll freeze the mammoth. And we'll hit a roll, see if we get anything interesting here. Maybe we try and catch a level 3 hawk here. Maybe we do it next turn. If we win, I mean, there's something to it, huh? Okay. The iguana doesn't save us totally here, but I think we get through this with a tie. That's not bad. That's not bad. Usually when that happens, you die and then you cry. We're going to grab the hawk and we're going to level this all the way up. This is the first time I have leveled up the hawk completely, but 21 damage is pretty freaking huge. I don't know if we're going to pivot to the crane, to be honest. If I'm going to pivot off of anything, I'm going to pivot to the mammoth, and I'm going to get rid of... this iguana. It's kind of helping us, but like now the units are big enough that they're not like cutting through them. So let's get rid of the crane freeze. And hope we get a win here. So we just kill this hawk, but it kills us. I think a chili would do us really well here. I think a chili would do us really well because we got to bust through that. Alright. What do we got going on over here? Is it time to put a mammoth out here? I think the answer is yes. Alright. We're going to go for the mammoths. We're going to put the mammoths up front. So the mammoth's going to give everybody +2/+2. When the piranha gets hurt, it gets +2/+2. We'll put in this up front so we can buff all our units behind it. We're going to roll a melon. Might be good on the piranha. Would be good on the porcupine. And we'll just level the camel. Let's see where this takes us. This pivot might just be totally wrong. Yeah, that's a big kangaroo. That's a bad mamma jamma. And the bear just shoots us, man. Dang it. Alright, we're on our last leg here. We gotta make some magic happen. And by magic happen, I mean, hopefully catch this camel level, maybe catch this mammoth level. That would be kind of cool. We'll think about the steak, put it on the mammoth. It's a little bit more lethal. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna go for. Alright, I will take a tie. I would love a win. A loss, you know, sometimes that just happens. What is this mole? I don't think I've ever seen anybody run a mole. Hey, it sucks. How did this guy get to 8-1? Alright, that's fine. We don't care about them. We're on the verge of a 10-piece. And we're looking for a mammoth level. We're also looking for a camel level. If I get the chocolate, I'm throwing it on the mammoth. A rockfish, or the piranha. I don't think that's what we want. We don't care about that. Porcupine. I mean, sure. I guess if we tie, we're closer to a level. We're basically running the same squad as before. That's kind of scary on the old, Okay. That's a tie. We'll take that. They're making us work for it, everybody. Alright. Chocolate on the mammoth. That is good. The piranha. It's giving us +6. I mean, the damage got us there. The bear does do damage. We got some boys that are doing damage. I don't know. We did catch the level on the camel here, too. And why not buff the mammoth? Okay. That's about all we could ask for there. And that's a 9-piece. And that's a 9-piece, you know, what are you going to do? Get a 10-piece? I wish. But here we are. This is a 9-piece looking squad. Maybe the piranha wasn't the way. Maybe that's what went wrong. Maybe the bird taking its level 3 was a little bit too much, but it's okay. On to the next one. 9 trophies, not bad. We take that. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day.